and then at 11 o'clock,
just
cold,
drop.
just out the blue.
I got to break out the hoodie, so I felt good.
Hoodie season has arrived.
Yeah, you got on a jacket.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I'm
couldn't
saying?
wait.
Nobody could.
I had mine in the car 2 days ago just in
feel
case.
that.
So I feel like a lot of Houstonians broke out the hoodies and jackets like last week. Way too early.
We just waiting.
Way too early.
You know,
Like,
I
it
had
was
to
like
pull this out too.
93 degrees. I was like, why are you in a hoodie?
Gotta get your money's worth.
Gotta get
Pay
your
for it.
money's worth.
Is. That's
Well,
all
we've
it
been
is.
waiting, but I was like, "Don't you wear no leather? Don't you wear no leather?"
Okay,
I
yeah,
was
wait,
prepared.
It's not leather season.
It's not
You
even,
know what?
It's not
I have
even leather weather
I have
yet.
so much leather that it's kind of cold. I'm gonna wear it.
Leather.
And
weather.
I have enough leather
the faux
jackets
fur
to be.
at home too.
Oh,
The faux
leave
fur.
it. Don't even buy it. Like,
Yeah.
why- what's
You got a
going on
leather
with
jacket? You got a lot of leather?
Yeah, I
Like,
got a
you
lot of leather. I wear
A
like
lot
two
of
of
leather.
them.
That's some good alliteration. A
You
lot
know?
of leather.
Lot of leather. Lot of leather.
Nah, I can't say it. A lot of leather. A lot of leather.
That sound like a title for a song.
It
right
do.
there.
A lot of leather.
There you go.
All right.
That's all you. We don't want nothing on it. That's
You
all
don't
I
want
want.
royalties?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I want my credit.
You want your
He's
I want my credit.
I want my credit.
Lot of leather.
lot of leather.
Suge Knight looking ass boy. Black and ugly as ever. Stay Houston down to my socks. Yeah, I got on socks. Jordan 1s today. It's
cold.
Because it's freezing. It's a harrowing 69 degrees. Oh my goodness. And the beautiful city of Houston. One of your hosts over here, Carlton Banks, aka Avery, like a very nice guy. We also have Houston's finest, Jess Devon, right over there. Guy I just met. Also
Hello.
my brother.
I looked up at the screen again. I did it. I shouldn't
We
have
do
done
it.
but,
Sometimes we look. It's
You know, it happens. It happens.
People like the truth.
It happens.
All right.
It's
Okay.
nice,
People
cold
do like
weather.
the truth.
I got to wear a little hoodie.
You proud of yourself because you got to wear your little
We all
hoodie?
got to wear
With the
hoodies.
So we
sleeves
did.
rolled
Hoodie,
up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's not that cold.
It's not.
It's cold
Did
enough
you
to
ever-
put. It's cold enough to put the hoodie on, but then it's like maybe 30 minutes later, you're like, it's a little too hot. Let me roll the sleeves.
You don't
up.
want to do it on activity.
Yeah.
don't want- no.
You can't- You can't do nothing.
No, this is good weather to look cold in because you can like my jeans. Like, I got on like distressed denim. Like, I got holes in my jeans. Like if it was,
said distressed.
I'm a fly
denim.
guy. It doesn't matter. No, I'm trying to introduce the guests because we've been talking for
You
a
did
few
say
minutes.
distressed denim.
Yeah,
bro.
don't
But
judge me.
okay,
This is
my
not.
bad.
This is
My
2019.
bad. Go ahead.
You can't judge me for nothing.
Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
That's true. Yes, we have a special guest in the building. Who are you?
My name?
Yeah.
You want what my mama name me or?
I mean, we could do it with both.
You want to say your mama?
My mama named me Jason, but I go by Jay Kell.
You go by Jay Kell?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so his mama named him Jason. You go by Jay Kell. He's living his life like it's golden, banging the block while we rolling.
Oh.
Here on the south side, still holding it down.
Oh.
We most likely be screwed up, maybe hot youngs and booed up. Everything gold in Houston, H-Town.
Yeah.
All right, he went from a peasant to T'Challa. I'm sorry, Bilal likes him. I know Chamillionaire likes him. We all know that. Also, formerly one of the, I don't know, formerly together, what is it? NtheClouds. But one thing I do, I like what you have on your videos. I call it the beard and the bow tie because that's what I see. I was like, that's pretty. Yeah, I was like, yeah. And I mean,
Jay
what
Kell.
else do you do? He's a ninja.
I'm just a nice guy.
A plumber. A
I'm
nice
just,
guy.
you know what I'm saying?
Two nice guys.
We're gonna learn about the nice guy,
Yeah.
Jay Kell.
Yes, sir.
The very nice guy, Jay
The nice
Kell.
guy. He wasn't part of the nice guys.
Yeah.
It was the nice Jay Kell. He was part
Shout
of
out to
the
Eve.
Clouds.
He was part of the
Exactly.
clouds.
Eve. There we
Yes,
go.
Of course.
There we go. So let's go back. Where you from?
I'm from Monroe, Louisiana.
Okay.
There
You ever seen that show Swamp People?
Yes.
Yeah, they didn't live in my neighborhood, but yeah, that's where I grew up.
Really?
I was on the black side
Monroe.
of town. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What some people consider North Arkansas.
Yeah. Oh, so
East Texas.
you've been watching the pod? Okay,
Yeah. Y'all been doing
I
it.
called back.
I've been
It was a
doing
callback.
I didn't know that
But
that
that's
was
what they
like
call
a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what they
what's
call
a number of people call me. It was like, yeah, we do call that like North Arkansas.
Or
I was like,
it's
really?
It's New Orleans and then it's everything else.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how everybody
how-
feels.
My wife from New Orleans, so she's like, I'm from New Orleans, y'all from
Hey,
everywhere
y'all are from
else.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So Monroe.
Monroe. Like
what-
sun and Monroe.
Monroe.
Yeah.
Even though it's spelled M-O-N, it's
Yeah.
Monroe.
Monroe.
All right, let's
Yeah.
do it right. Monroe.
Let's do it
Okay,
right.
Monroe, Louisiana.
Monroe.
We can take you down to Sear
Louisiana.
Boulevard and Louisville and all that. Yeah.
how old were you when you left Monroe?
About 13.
Okay, so you were there for a
minute.
good chunk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in Monroe?
Oh man, very segregated town. Black side, white side. I didn't go to school with no white people. I played baseball with white people, so I had to drive on the other side of town and go hang out with them.
Of course you did. It's baseball.
Yeah.
I'm about to say, yeah.
You know, got called the N-word and all that several
I was about to
times.
say,
On a daily basis.
how was that? Because
Yeah, like, that's
you in
just
those
how it is.
areas, they can get a little bold.
And it is
Oh,
Louisiana.
Oh
and
yeah.
in sports, I feel like, that's the last bastion of like, there are areas where I can just be openly racist.
Yeah.
Like I can still do it.
Yeah.
I was in the game.
I
You know?
can still do it.
My bad. My anger took over. I was
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that.
Wow.
Yeah. But nah, it was cool times. I mean, you growing up in the sticks. It was a college out there, so it wasn't like the country, but it's compared to
What's
Houston.
the college
yeah.
out there?
Monroe, Louisiana Monroe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The Warhawks.
The
They had to change the name. It
Warhawks.
used to be the Indians, but 2019.
Yeah. You know, you
Yeah,
can't do
you
that.
gotta-
We
can't
the
do
only
that
people
no
that
more.
still keep
Shout out
that
to
as
the
the-
indigenous
What,
people.
The only people that still do that is
Washington.
the NFL. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
only
yeah,
people
yeah.
that won't let it go.
Won't let
Yeah.
it go.
Oh man.
They're the Redskins. It's just tradition.
And
you
that
know?
Chief Wahoo up in Cleveland.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ain't no-
Cleveland,
it's Indians
Indiana.
in Cleveland.
I don't know how they get away with
Well,
it.
I mean,
They always find one Native American.
Well, they was here first, right?
oh yeah.
They always find one Native American. It'd be like 8 white guys and one Native American. Like we found him. He said it was cool, and it's like a whole
This is
audience
all
of
ours.
Native Americans.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
nah, we don't like it. They're like, but Chief such and such.
Yeah.
He said it's
He
all
with
right.
us.
He said job just being sensitive.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just one out of all 17 of us because history.
So you get in Monroe,
Uh-huh.
13, and then y'all decide to move to Houston.
Moved to Houston. Pops got a new job. Was like, hey, we moving up like the Jeffersons.
Yeah.
We got a 2-story house. I had never seen it in my life. We thought we was rich.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was though.
To us,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
We lived on a swamp. So I mean, you go from the water, the bayou in the backyard to a street with sidewalks and stuff. We was like, oh, we made it.
Where'd you move to in the age?
Oh, we moved to the Humble. So we was up north.
Oh, yeah.
North,
Yeah.
north.
Yeah.
North,
Okay.
north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I never understood what that meant until I got older and was like, oh, Humble's out here.
Yeah, when you really start
Yeah.
driving.
Yeah,
and
you
like,
start driving like, oh, now I
Yeah.
see why nobody want to come out on this
Exactly.
side of
I'll be
town.
meeting girls that be like, you stay in Humble? I'll be like, oh, that's crazy.
It's a bit, wow,
That's crazy. Yeah.
crazy.
Ah,
You're like,
never to be
wow.
text again.
Wow.
You gotta really like her
Yeah.
to make that true.
I don't.
I feel like when you're a kid and you're in the car, everything just feels like a nap away.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're like, oh, I got in the car. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Humble, Sugarland, Pearland. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Katie,
Cypress.
Kingwood.
Yeah.
Whew. I got in the car. I went to sleep. I woke up. We was there.
Yeah.
Once you
Yep.
start driving, you're like, God.
You have to make decisions.
You go.
You have to
You
make
go.
decisions.
You say things like, "That's why we never went to such and
Yeah.
such a house."
Pretty much.
Growing up,
Pretty much. I was like, oh, we didn't know you just because the distance.
The distance,
yes.
yeah.
I remember being in college and my roommate was from Baytown, and people. So we both went to LSU, and people was like, "Oh, y'all both from Houston? Y'all probably knew each other." Nah, I don't go over there.
Never.
And he
There's
don't
a-
come over here. Like, there's no reason
It's
to.
the same thing. Like
Yeah.
when I went to college, my roommate, he was from Baytown,
Mhm.
Horace, and
Yeah.
he was like, everybody was like, "Oh, y'all both from Houston?" I was like, "Yo, we never
Baytown
met
and-
each other.
yeah.
We never known each other. We don't know nobody that knows each other. I don't
real.
know what high school he went to. He don't know my high school. Our high schools never met. Like
Uh-uh.
none of that. Like y'all come from areas where it's like, oh yeah, we played each other.
Oh,
well."
yeah.
I said, yo, I don't know him at all.
This is a different city.
Like,
And Monroe got
yeah.
what, 4 high schools?
Yeah.
total?
Oh, okay.
I said, we still Houston,
Dang.
but
I passed 4 high schools on my way up here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I understand.
And they're not in the
Exactly.
same district either.
not at all.
Not.
I mean,
Yeah.
Houston got high schools that are like right next to each other. You know, A-Leaf got high schools that share the same AC unit.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, y'all know kids is going to school
100.
online now in high school?
Yeah, there
What?
are.
I
there
heard.
are.
Wow. The
My little
future.
cousin was telling me, like, y'all go to school online. I'm like,
Yeah.
you 16.
How do you learn social skills? That's where you learn everything.
Man, I feel like these kids social enough. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're not going to be so. Yeah. I'm like, they as social as everybody else is when they on their phones.
I feel that.
That's it. Plus, do we really have to be in the building all the time? Like, I feel like a good percentage of the schools. Like, did y'all have to have us
I
up
mean,
here?
half them electives, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
half them, yeah.
elective. You don't need to take them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
more than half the electives.
Yeah.
All those computer labs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
Where
computer
is
lab?
a computer lab?
Let me taking all the electives away now and just being like, here, you're just gonna be taking a whole lot of math.
Just
a
get
whole
this
lot of
math,
so it's
this
just like,
English.
look,
Let's get up
let's
outta
go ahead
here.
and get up out of here. That's it.
So Humble, you was living in Humble.
Living in Humble.
What school you went to?
Humble High School.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Straight
And then
up.
you went to LSU, you say?
Went to LSU. Go
Oh,
Tigers.
Wait. Before we get there though, because this is a podcast about rappers and music and
Yeah.
talent or whatever. I mean, when did you start rapping?
I was freestyling in high school, but I never made a song.
You never made a song.
Never
you
made a
were
song.
Okay, so in high school, it's just like, yeah, we just doing
We
it
at the
for
lunch
fun.
table.
Because that's what everybody did.
That was
Everybody
my
did it.
that was
Yeah.
my way to ingratiate myself into the school because I was a new
Yeah.
kid. So like I don't. Everybody assumes I went to these other middle schools. They're like, I don't know him. He must have went to that middle school. I don't know him. He must have went to that middle school. So then, music was kind of like that. Like sports, kind of was like that's the bringing everybody together. Like, well, if you can rap, then you cool with us. So
Yeah,
that was kind of
yeah.
how I got in. Was like, oh.
Then they found out you was from Mississippi.
Basically, to them, it was like,
They're like,
oh, you not
okay.
from here? Oh, you must be from Alabama or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
If it ain't Texas, that's how we are.
Yeah.
If it ain't
'Cause Texas is a
Texas,
different
it's-
country.
Yes.
It is.
Louisiana's got its own thing, but Texas is its own country.
Yes.
I didn't know that Texans were so like Texan. I don't know how else to say it. It's like
Obnoxious.
my roommate had a flag, and there was another group for Texas. And had the Texas flag up, and I was just like, I remember somebody's like, "Yo, y'all really into Texas?" I'm like, he just
Yes.
put the state flag up. They're like, "Yo, I don't even know my state
Nah,
flag."
when we
I
said
said,
the
y'all don't-
pledge, the Texas pledge, I
Yes.
was like,
Honor
I was
the
looking
Texas
around, I was
flag.
Like, what
I
y'all-
thought that was
Yeah.
normal.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
I
this
thought
is
that was
different.
normal.
Yep.
Nah,
Like I was like, every state doesn't have a pledge.
I don't know no Louisiana
They
pledge.
said no.
Really?
Because
I
they
know
don't have
Boosie.
it.
Wow.
I know
I'm about
Boosie,
to say, yeah.
But I don't know
Yeah.
official
Yeah.
documentation of a
Yeah, 'cause
Louisiana
every
I
state
pledge.
don't
don't
even
have
know
a
what your
pledge.
flag look like, and I should know.
No, I don't.
It's got a
But I know what a
pelican on it.
Saints flag looks like.
I know what the Saints flag looks like. That's about it. But yeah. It's most of the other states don't have pledges. That's it. It's just
Texas loves some
go to
Texas.
school. Texas literally.
We
just
are
like,
obnoxious.
Now that you finished pledging to the nation,
Yeah.
pledge to us.
Yeah,
Like,
because
yeah.
we put that on the same level.
Yeah.
as
Right
the
there.
nation.
Yeah.
right there. I was
You
like,
know,
okay.
saying a pledge every day. We could get into that. That's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
But
it's crazy.
you're freestyling
Yeah.
at Humble High School.
Humble High School. Yep.
Just, I guess, beats on the table.
Beats on the table.
And then I guess you continued this on your way to LSU.
Get to LSU, and then it becomes this Texas Louisiana thing, and I'm caught in the middle because I went to high school in Texas.
But you
But I'm from
yeah,
Louisiana,
From
and
the
it's
boot.
like it's all this. So again, it comes back to the music, and it's like the Louisiana boys want to rap, the Texas boys want to rap, and I'm kind of in the middle because I know a little bit about Texas, a little bit
Yeah.
about both. So I'm merging them together. I'm like, man, who's this kid here? And at that point, I was like, I start seeing the reactions I'm getting, and I know you mentioned the Chamillionaire story. That's part of it. So Chamillionaire comes to school, does a show. I got on a Chamillionaire T-shirt. He brings me on
okay.
stage. And he like, you gotta
Oh.
represent. And so I just went in and so I just started naming everything on campus that I'm seeing on the stage. Because at first I was just hype. I'm up there, and then I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta rap.
Yeah.
So then I'm just up there
And
calling stuff out.
Chamillionaire's there. I
And
got
Chamillionaire there, and
I
he
got a
just-
rappy rap.
And then he amping it up. Like everything I say, he just, man, oh. And I was like, oh, okay, if I could do this, then let me take this for real. Let me start really
Yeah.
writing these rhymes. So when I moved back to Houston, I got serious about it, and I was like, all right, let's do it.
So that was the moment you felt that feeling.
That was the moment.
The endorphins kicked in.
Yeah,
you saw
man.
how many people was it?
About 4,000 or 5,000 people just outside, just
And how old were you?
19.
That's an amazing
Yeah.
feeling.
The feeling of telling people what to do, and they actually responding to
Yeah.
it. Like,
that power. You see what Pac was talking about. You see what
Yes.
Biggie was talking about.
and I see how these dictators get off. Like,
See? Yeah.
I'm like, oh, now I see why.
Yeah.
Boys was like these Jim Joneses of the world, or the Hitler. Like, it's weird to compare rap to that, but
I mean,
That's
it's that
kinda
thing.
what it is,
Having that
like-
level of control. Just
Yeah.
like, yo.
using it for a good reason.
Yeah.
Not, you know.
I mean, yeah, of course.
Like you just saying,
Yeah, you just
raise
use
your
them as
hands in the
example.
air.
Yeah.
That's it. As
Yeah,
opposed
I'm
to-
not telling nobody
As
to
opposed to
no.
go kill that man.
Yeah.
Like, that's
not-
it.
I mean, yeah. If you listen to the music, there's none of
Yeah.
that in there. Yeah.
We're not crazy over here. We're
No.
not like China or anything. Sorry.
Hey,
Wow.
hey,
Sorry.
hey.
Got us banned.
Houston.
I am apologizing right now.
That's funny.
Don't Daryl Morey me.
So you got in front of Chamillionaire, knocked it out. You got Texas to the left of you, New Orleans to the right of you, and you
Yup.
stuck in the middle with Screw.
Stuck in the middle with Screw, yeah.
And then I guess
UGK
that's when
and all
you
that.
really just got on the Houston level.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, is that when you kind of chose the side?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
There was never a point where you're like, okay, there's more Louisiana people here, so I'm gonna be on this side, and then like one side is like, oh, more Texas boys here, so we Texas.
yeah. I mean, it's just I'm cool with everybody. You know, so.
Duality. You
Yeah.
can be both. You
I'm
don't gotta
versatile.
choose a side.
I'm
Makes
versatile.
work.
So what happens after that? Where do we keep going from here?
Then I meet up with one of my college homeboys, and he's like, "Hey man, I make these beats." And I'm like, "All right, cool. What you want me to do?" He's like, "Man, come by the crib." So we write a couple songs, and you know, after a couple months go by, like, "Hey man, I keep coming over here. We keep writing these songs. What we gonna do with them?" He's like, "Well, let's go record them." So we hit the studio. Shout out to Barron Studios. That's our first place we ever recorded, and we just started making a record. And then my brother, out of nowhere, was like, "Hey, you need to shoot videos and stuff." I'm like, "Well, how we gonna do that?" And he's like, "Man, let me YouTube some stuff." So he starts picking up a camera just off of YouTube, and we just started making stuff from there. So our first little mixtape was called like Southern Futuristic. We had the song called Work Something that was getting played in strip clubs and things like that. And it was kind of weird hearing your song and strippers reacting to it. I'm like, all right, this is cool. And the funny part
Weird though.
the funny part was